Welcome to AI Daily Deep Dive, completely researched and produced by AI, just for you.
Just for you.
Today, we're diving into the most interesting AI news from February 26th, 2025.
Sounds good.
Buckle up. We've got AI agent wars heating up, mind-reading technology breakthroughs,
Wow.
and even a very surreal vision of Gaza you have to hear to believe.
It's definitely a day of big moves and even bigger questions in the AI world today.
Yeah, no kidding. So let's start with this battle that seems to be brewing in the AI research world.
Okay.
OpenAI just expanded access to its powerful AI agent, Deep Research, making it available to a much wider range of users.
Yeah, it's fascinating to see how they're positioning this deep research as this premium research assistant, you
Yeah.
know, capable of sifting through these massive amounts of information to create these comprehensive reports.
Right.
They're essentially betting on the idea that people will be willing to pay for this kind of in-depth analysis powered by their upcoming O3 model.
So it's like having a tireless research assistant
Yeah.
who can analyze financial reports or summarize cutting-edge scientific discoveries, all at your command.
Exactly.
But the real intrigue comes from the competition
Yeah.
that seems to be heating up.
For sure.
Okay.
Exactly. DeepSeek, a Chinese company, is shaking things up by making their own powerful model, DeepSeek R1, completely open source.
Wow.
It's a bold move that really challenges OpenAI's more closed approach.
Yeah.
They're even partnering up with Perplexity to offer their research tool at a much lower cost.
It's almost like they're saying, hey, let's make this technology accessible to everyone and see what amazing things we can achieve together.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you have Anthropic entering the fray with their focus on transparency.
Okay.
Their AI Claude 3.7 Sonnet aims to make the reasoning behind its responses clear and understandable.
Interesting.
It's a fascinating contrast to the more black box approach of some other AI models.
Yeah, absolutely. So we had this three-way race kind of unfolding. OpenAI with its premium paid model, DeepSeek embracing open source collaboration, and Anthropic championing transparency.
Right.
What do you think this means for businesses trying to navigate this evolving landscape?
I mean, it presents a real dilemma, doesn't it?
It does.
Do you go with the established reliability, albeit at a cost, of OpenAI, or do you take a leap of faith with the open source model from DeepSeek?
Yeah.
And how much will transparency become a deciding factor in choosing an AI partner? These are the kind of questions I think companies are going to be grappling with more and more.
And let's not forget about the individual users who are caught in the middle of all of this.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's about giving people powerful tools to make sense of an increasingly complex world.
Absolutely. Speaking of navigating complexity, let's shift our attention over to Amazon, where they're rolling out a major AI upgrade for Alexa with the introduction of Alexa Plus.
Yeah, it feels like Alexa's been a part of our lives forever, but it sounds like she's getting a serious makeover for the age of AI chatbots.
Yeah.
This new version is promising to be more personalized and helpful than ever before.
It's like Alexa is graduating from being a simple voice assistant to becoming a true AI companion.
All right.
Imagine her not only knowing your schedule, but understanding your preferences, even anticipating your needs.
So picture this. You're getting ready for work, and Alexa Plus reminds you about that concert you mentioned wanting to see.
Right.
She even offers to buy the tickets because she remembers your favorite band.
Wow.
It's almost like having a personal assistant who knows you inside and out.
Yeah, and that's precisely what Amazon is aiming for.
Yeah.
Seamless integration into your life, going beyond simple commands to offer a truly personalized experience.
But the real story here, as I see it, is Amazon's attempt to compete with giants like ChatGPT and Google's Gemini.
Right.
It feels like we're in the middle of a digital arms race to see who can create the most powerful and intuitive AI assistant.
It's a testament to how much AI is transforming the way we interact with technology. We've moved beyond simply giving commands. Now it's about having AI that truly understands us on a deeper level and can help us manage our increasingly complex digital lives.
This is going to be a fascinating battle to watch, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, but before we get too caught up in the world of tech giants, let's take a detour into the world of politics and AI, where things have taken a rather surreal turn.
You're talking about former President Trump's latest foray into the world of AI-generated content.
Yes, he's released a video that depicts Gaza as this futuristic luxury resort,
Wow.
complete with golden statues of himself, Dubai-style skyscrapers, and even Elon Musk making an appearance. It's
Interesting.
certainly a unique vision.
It's gotten a lot of attention, with some people praising its creativity and others questioning its, well, let's just say its realism.
Right.
But beyond the spectacle, I think this highlights how AI is changing the game in political messaging
Yeah.
and even international relations.
It's a powerful reminder of how AI can be used to shape public perception and advance political agendas.
Yeah.
We're entering an era where AI-generated content is going to play an increasingly significant role in how we understand the world around us.
And with that, let's turn to a story that serves as a cautionary tale about the potential dangers lurking in the world of AI tools.
Okay.
This one involves a Disney employee who learned a hard lesson about trusting AI downloads.
This is a story that I think will resonate with anyone who works in a corporate setting.
Okay.
This employee downloaded what appeared to be a helpful AI tool,
Mm-hmm.
but it turned out to be a cleverly disguised piece of malware.
Talk about a digital wolf in sheep's clothing.
Exactly.
Wow.
The hackers used this malware to gain access to his personal and work conversations, essentially spying on his entire digital life.
Oh, no.
And to make matters worse, they then used this information to blackmail him, demanding a ransom to prevent his private conversations from being exposed.
It's a nightmare scenario
It is
that ultimately cost him his job and caused a great deal of stress.
a lot of stress.
What a stark reminder that as AI becomes more powerful, we need to be incredibly careful about the tools we choose to use.
It's like a digital version of buyer beware.
Right.
Not all AI is created with good intentions. We need to be vigilant about cybersecurity in this new era of AI.
Absolutely. Always double-check the source of any AI tool before you download it.
Right.
And be wary of anything that seems too good to be true.
Now let's shift gears and explore a quieter but equally significant trend in the AI world. The rise of decentralized AI, or DAI.
Yeah, it feels like there's a revolution happening beneath the surface, with the potential to fundamentally change the way AI is developed and used.
Think of it this way. Instead of concentrating power in the hands of a few large companies, DAI distributes it across a network.
Okay.
It's a move away from centralized control and towards a more collaborative approach.
So it's like the difference between a traditional hierarchical structure and a more democratic system, where power is shared and decisions are made collectively.
Exactly. And the beauty of DAI is that it promotes transparency and user control. You're not just passively consuming AI, you have the opportunity to participate in its development and governance.
That's a powerful concept. Are there any companies leading the charge in this movement towards DAI?
There are some exciting players emerging. Companies like Fetch.ai are creating platforms for building and deploying autonomous AI agents.
Okay.
While O.XYZ is developing a hyper-fast AI search engine and conversational assistant called Ocean.
It sounds like DAI is an area to watch closely. The future of AI may be a lot more decentralized than we currently imagine.
Yeah.
But speaking of mind-blowing possibilities, let's delve into a groundbreaking development in the world of neuroscience,
Okay.
where researchers at Yale University have created an AI system called MindLLM.
This one is truly remarkable. MindLM can actually describe what you're seeing just by analyzing your brain scan.
Hold on a second. Are you telling me that this AI can read minds?
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
Well, it's not mind reading in the traditional sense.
Okay.
It's based on fMRI technology, which measures brain activity by detecting changes in blood oxygenation levels.
Right.
MindLLM has been trained to recognize patterns in these fMRI scans and correlate them with specific images or concepts.
So while it can't tell us exactly what someone is thinking word for word, it can identify the visual images that are triggering those thoughts.
Exactly.
That's still pretty amazing.
It is. Think about the potential applications.
Yeah.
Revolutionizing assistive technology for people with disabilities, allowing them to communicate or control devices with their thoughts, even gaining a deeper understanding of how the brain works, which could lead to breakthroughs in treating neurological disorders. The possibilities are vast.
But with such powerful technology comes a responsibility to use it ethically.
Yeah.
There are definitely concerns about privacy and the potential for misuse that need to be carefully considered.
Absolutely. We need to ensure that this technology is developed and used responsibly with appropriate safeguards in place.
All right, for our final story today, let's look at a major investment that could have ripple effects throughout the tech industry. Apple is pouring a staggering $500 billion into AI, focusing on server production and data center upgrades. What's driving this massive investment?
It seems Apple is realizing that AI is no longer a luxury, but a necessity for staying competitive in the tech world.
Okay.
They're facing intense competition from Google and Microsoft, both of which have been heavily investing in AI for years.
So this is Apple playing catch-up, making sure they don't fall behind in the AI race.
Precisely. And this level of investment from a company as influential as Apple is bound to have a significant impact on the entire tech landscape.
Right.
When Apple makes a move like this, others tend to follow suit.
We're already seeing this with companies like Anthropic, which is pushing the boundaries with its advanced AI model, Claude Sonnet 3.7.
Yeah.
It's clear that AI is rapidly becoming an integral part of our technological infrastructure.
With companies like Apple and Anthropic driving innovation, we can expect even more exciting developments in the AI world in the coming years.
Wow, what a whirlwind of breakthroughs, controversies, and mind-boggling developments we've covered today.
It has been.
From the battle for AI agent supremacy to the mind-reading capabilities of AI, it's clear we're living in a time of unprecedented technological change.
And with major players like Amazon and Apple doubling down on their AI investments, it seems the future of AI is only getting started.
So what does all of this mean for us as individuals navigating this rapidly evolving landscape? That's what we'll explore as we continue our deep dive.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's both exhilarating and a bit daunting, isn't it? We're seeing the emergence of technologies that were once confined to the realm of science fiction, while simultaneously grappling with these ethical implications and potential risks that come with such rapid advancement.
It's like we're standing at the edge of a new frontier, filled with both promise and uncertainty.
Right.
But that's what makes it so fascinating to explore.
Yeah.
What I find particularly intriguing is this tension between the drive for centralized control of AI and the push towards a more decentralized approach.
That's a key theme that's emerging, wouldn't you say? On one hand, you have these powerful tech giants like OpenAI, Amazon, and Google, all vying for dominance in the AI market.
Right.
They're pouring vast resources into developing these cutting-edge AI models and platforms, often with a focus on proprietary technology and closed systems.
It's almost like a modern-day space race, with each company trying to outdo the others and establish themselves as the leader in this new frontier.
Yeah, and then on the other hand, you have this movement toward decentralized AI championed by companies like Fetch.ai and OXYZ.
Right.
They're advocating for a more open, collaborative approach where AI development is distributed across a network rather than concentrated in the hands of a few.
It's like a philosophical debate about the very nature of AI.
Right.
Will it be a tool controlled by a select few, or will it become a shared resource, accessible to all and driven by collective innovation?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it's a question that we'll need to grapple with as a society as AI continues to evolve. But beyond these philosophical debates, there are also some very real, tangible implications to consider.
You're talking about the potential impact of AI on our daily lives, right?
Exactly. Take, for example, the story we discussed about the Disney employee who fell victim to malware disguised as an AI tool.
Right.
This highlights the very real cybersecurity threats that we'll need to address as AI becomes more integrated into our lives.
It's a reminder that as AI tools become more sophisticated, so too will the methods used by those who seek to exploit them for malicious purposes.
Right.
We'll need to be more vigilant than ever in protecting our data and ensuring that the AI we use is secure and trustworthy.
And it's not just about protecting ourselves from malicious actors. There's also the question of how we use AI responsibly and ethically.
Right.
The development of Mind LLM, for example, raises profound ethical questions about privacy and the potential for misuse.
Imagine a world where technology can not only interpret our thoughts, but also potentially manipulate them.
Yeah.
It's a scenario that seems straight out of a science fiction novel.
Right.
Yet here we are on the cusp of making it a reality.
It's a stark reminder that we need to be having these conversations now before these technologies become so advanced that they outpace our ability to regulate them.
Right.
We need to establish clear ethical guidelines for the development and use of AI, particularly when it comes to technologies that have the potential to impact our thoughts and behaviors.
It's a delicate balancing act.
It is.
On one hand, we want to encourage innovation and harness the transformative power of AI.
Right.
But on the other hand, we need to ensure that we're not creating a future where our thoughts and privacy are compromised.
It's a challenge that will require thoughtful consideration from scientists, policymakers, ethicists, and the public alike.
Yeah.
We need to approach the development of AI with both a sense of wonder and a sense of caution.
Speaking of caution, I'd like to circle back to the story about former President Trump's AI-generated video depicting Gaza as a futuristic luxury resort.
Okay.
It might seem like a lighthearted example, but I think it underscores a deeper point about the power of AI to shape our perceptions of reality.
It's a stark reminder that we're entering an era where we can no longer take what we see and hear at face value.
Right.
AI has the potential to create incredibly realistic and persuasive content, whether it's videos, images, or even audio recordings.
It's like a digital hall of mirrors, where it becomes increasingly difficult to distinguish between what's real and what's been fabricated.
Yeah.
And this has profound implications for everything from political discourse to news reporting to our personal relationships.
Imagine a world where political campaigns are waged with AI-generated videos that blur the lines between truth and fiction.
Yeah.
Or a world where deepfake audio recordings are used to spread misinformation and sow discord.
Right.
These are scenarios that we need to be prepared for as AI becomes more sophisticated and more accessible.
It sounds like a recipe for chaos and distrust.
It has the potential to be, unless we develop strategies for detecting and combating AI-generated misinformation.
Right.
This will require a combination of technological solutions, such as AI-powered tools for detecting deepfakes and educational initiatives to help people become more critical consumers of digital content.
So in essence, we're being called upon to develop a new kind of digital literacy.
Right.
One that equips us to navigate a world where AI is increasingly blurring the lines between reality and fabrication.
That's precisely it. And this digital literacy will need to encompass not only the ability to detect AI-generated content, but also the critical thinking skills to evaluate the information we encounter online, regardless of its source.
Right.
We need to become more discerning consumers of information, questioning what we see and hear, and seeking out multiple perspectives to form our own informed opinions.
It's a tall order, but it feels essential if we're going to navigate the complexities of this new AI-driven world.
It is.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts on what steps we can take, both individually and collectively, to promote this kind of digital literacy.
That's a crucial question, and one that deserves further exploration. I think it starts with education. Teaching people from a young age about the potential benefits and risks of AI, as well as the critical thinking skills needed to evaluate information online.
Right.
We also need to support the development of technological solutions that can help us detect and mitigate the spread of misinformation.
It sounds like a multifaceted approach is needed.
Yes.
One that involves collaboration between educators, technologists, policymakers, and the public.
Absolutely. And it's a conversation that needs to be ongoing as AI continues to evolve at an unprecedented pace.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears for a moment and explore another facet of this AI revolution that's particularly exciting, the role of AI in augmenting human capabilities and pushing the boundaries of scientific discovery.
You're referring to the potential of AI to assist us in tasks that were once thought to be solely within the realm of human intelligence, right?
Exactly. Think about the strides being made in fields like drug discovery, where AI is being used to analyze these massive data sets and identify potential drug candidates that would have been impossible to find using traditional methods. Or consider the advancements in medical imaging, where AI is helping doctors to diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately.
It seems like AI is becoming a powerful tool for accelerating scientific progress, allowing us to make breakthroughs would have taken years, if not decades, to achieve otherwise.
It's a truly transformative era for science and medicine, with AI playing an increasingly central role.
Yeah.
And it's not just about accelerating existing research. AI is also opening up entirely new avenues of inquiry, allowing us to explore questions that were previously beyond our reach.
You're talking about areas like astrophysics, where AI is being used to analyze data from telescopes and search for patterns that could lead to new discoveries about the universe.
Precisely. And in fields like genomics, AI is helping us to unlock the secrets of the human genome, paving the way for personalized medicine and a deeper understanding of the very building blocks of life.
It's a testament to the power of human ingenuity, combined with the capabilities of AI, to push the boundaries of knowledge and unlock new possibilities for the future.
Yeah.
But as we delve deeper into this world of scientific advancements, I think it's important to remember that AI is not a panacea.
Right.
It's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill.
That's a crucial point. The ethical considerations we discussed earlier applied equally to the use of AI in scientific research.
Right.
We need to ensure that AI is used responsibly and ethically, with a focus on benefiting humanity as a whole.
It's a responsibility that we all share, from the scientists developing these technologies to the policymakers who regulate them to the individuals who use them in their daily lives.
Right.
We need to work together to create a future where AI is a force for good, empowering us to solve the world's most pressing challenges and unlock a brighter future for all.
Absolutely.
But with so much ground covered today, I'm eager to hear your perspective on what stands out as the most significant takeaway from our deep dive into the world of AI.
That's a great question. If I had to choose one overarching theme, it would be the realization that we're at a pivotal moment in the evolution of AI. The decisions we make today, both individually and collectively, will shape the trajectory of this technology for years to come.
It's a reminder that we're not just passive observers of this AI revolution.
Yeah.
We're active participants, shaping its course and determining its impact on our lives and the world around us.
Exactly, and that's both an exciting prospect and a sobering responsibility.
It is.
We have the opportunity to harness the power of AI to create a more just equitable and sustainable world. But we also have a responsibility to ensure that it doesn't lead us down a path of unintended consequences.
It's a journey that will require careful consideration, thoughtful dialogue, and a commitment to using this powerful technology for the betterment of humanity.
Well said. And with that, we'll wrap up this part of our deep dive. But as we've seen, the conversation about AI is far from over.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing dialogue that will continue to shape our world in profound ways.
Yeah, it really does feel like we've only just scratched the surface of this rapidly evolving AI landscape. So much is happening so quickly. It can be hard to keep up, let alone make sense of it all.
It's true. It's true. We're witnessing a technological revolution unfolding in real time, and it's both exhilarating and a bit overwhelming.
Right.
But I think that's why these conversations are so important.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, we need to take the time to step back, analyze the trends, and consider the implications of these advancements for our lives and society as a whole.
And if there's one thing I've learned from our deep dive today, it's that the future of AI is not predetermined.
Yeah.
It's something that we're actively shaping through our choices, our investments, and the conversations we have about its development and use.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
We often talk about AI as if it's this autonomous force operating independently of human control.
Right.
But the reality is that AI is a product of human ingenuity, and its trajectory is ultimately determined by the choices that we make.
So, in essence, we have a responsibility to guide the development of AI in a direction that benefits humanity, rather than simply letting it unfold without any ethical or societal considerations.
Precisely. We need to be proactive, not reactive. We need to be thinking about the long-term implications of these technologies, not just the immediate benefits or profits.
Right.
And we need to ensure that the development and deployment of AI are guided by principles of fairness, transparency, and accountability.
It's a tall order, but it feels like an essential one. If we're going to harness the transformative power of AI while also safeguarding our values and ensuring that its benefits are shared widely.
I agree. And I think it starts with fostering a broader understanding of AI among the general public.
Okay.
You know, we need to demystify these technologies, break down the jargon, and engage in these open and honest conversations about the potential benefits and risks.
It's about empowering individuals to become informed participants in this AI revolution rather than passive bystanders.
Exactly. And it's also about ensuring that the development of AI is guided by a diverse range of perspectives. We need to make sure that the voices of those who will be most impacted by these technologies are heard.
Right.
And that the benefits of AI are distributed equitably.
So it's not just about the technology itself, but also about the social, ethical, and political frameworks that shape its development and use.
Precisely. AI is not simply a technological phenomenon, it's a societal one.
Yeah.
And its impact will be felt in every aspect of our lives, from the way we work, to the way we communicate, to the way we govern ourselves.
It's a reminder that this conversation about AI is not confined to the realm of computer science or engineering.
No.
It's a conversation that needs to be happening across disciplines, across sectors, and across societies.
Absolutely. And it's a conversation that needs to be ongoing as AI continues to evolve and as its implications become more apparent.
Well, I think that's a great note to end on. The future of AI is full of possibilities, both promising and challenging.
Right.
And it's up to us to shape that future in a way that benefits humanity as a whole.
I couldn't agree more. It's an exciting time to be alive, witnessing this technological revolution unfold.
It is.
But it's also a time for thoughtful reflection and responsible action.
Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the world of AI.
My pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep the conversation going.